Om EDHAMANAPRABHAYAI NAMAH. EDHAMANAPRABHA. EDHAMANA. Vivirdhamana Sarvadishayini. Prabha Kanti Yasyasa. Tameva Bhanta Manubhati. Sarvam Tasya Bhasa Sarmidam Vibhati. Shrute. He mentions Shruti Vasya here. Tameva Bhanta Manubhati. Sarvam Tasya Bhasa Sarmidam Vibhati. EDHAMANAPRABHA. She who has ever increasing radiance, who has ever increasing brilliance. EDHAMANA. 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 EDHAMANA means mounting. Mounting. Prabha, brilliance. He alone shines. Tameva Bhanta Manubhati. Tameva Bhanta Manubhati. Sarvam Tasya Bhasa. Sarvamidam Vibhati. From Mundaka Upanishad. Tameva Bhantam. He alone shines. Everything else shines. Because of the reflection of that light. That's the meaning of it. Whatever that shines is only the reflection of that light. He alone shines. The Brahman is shining. Everything else is shining is the reflection of that. She is the supreme light. Brahman alone is self-evident. You may ask me, what this man, every day, he talks only Brahman, Brahman, Brahman. Nothing else he has to talk. What can I do? I told you yesterday, all Upanishads spoke only about Brahman. Nothing else they spoke. They tried to explain Brahman in all possible ways. We are not able to understand. That's it. That's why finally, Ekanta Pujitaya Naama, Shankara declared, she is, Upanishad will worship her. That's all. Matter ends. It is not told in Trishati. It is the version of Shankara. He said, you are worshipped by Upanishads. That's it. So Upanishads speak only that. Even this. Sahasranama. Saprakasha. Paranjyoti. Paranjyotihi. Both are in Sahasranama. Same thing they speak. Saprakasha. 414th Nama. Paranjyotihi is 806. She alone is self-illuminating, and all others are the reflection of that illumination, that brilliance. I must mention Katha Upanishad. Vakya, also used as Deepa Aradhana mantra. When you want to worship Deepa, the light, this mantra can be used. Na tatra suryo bhati, na tatra suryo bhati, na chandra tarakam, nema vidito bhanti kutoyam agni, tameva bhanta manubhati sarva, tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. This is the Katha Upanishad Bhashya, used also in Deeparatna. He says, there, the sun does not shine, nor do the moon and stars. Do these flashes of lightning shine? How can this fire? He is shining. All these shine through his luster, and with his luster, through this luster, all these are variously illuminated. Same thing. It is that Brahman itself that is effulgent and shines. So the various kinds of effulgence in the effects, it is known that the characteristic of luminosity, if you say it's a characteristic, luminosity is a characteristic intrinsic to the Brahman. It is intrinsic to the Brahman. And all other things are the reflection. Same thing. Chandogya also says. Param Jyotihi Upasava Upasam. This is said. Who is the embodiment of happiness emerging from the body and attaining the highest light? Two things. He is the embodiment of happiness. He is emerging from the body. He is attaining the highest light. Once all this happens, he assumes the real nature. That is the self. One has to be embodiment of happiness. Is emerging from the body and attaining the highest light. Self-realization. It's not told by me. Many great sadhakas have told this. I am only repeating it. It may look as surprise. Realization happens in a fraction of a second. That may need years of sadhana. That happens in not a second. Fraction of a second. What is that fraction of a second? What is that fraction of a second? Fraction of a second is that when a person is immersed in the highest level of spiritual consciousness, flashes of light appearing within him. Whatever is the ultimate goal for all of us, no one can deny that. The ultimate goal is self Jivan. That can happen in a fraction of a second. When a person is immersed in the highest level of spiritual consciousness. At that fraction of a second, there is a flash of light appearing within him, appearing not before him, within him. Exactly. Many flashes of light appear within him when one reaches the highest level of spiritual consciousness. That is a fraction of a second. The self is realized. So, she is in the form of that self illuminating light. She is that. What I speak about light now, she is that. Don't take it literally, but one should attain that. To attain this stage, you know that stage at the utmost spiritual consciousness, consciousness of light within. To attain that state, no japa or no dhyana is required. Don't take it literally, but truth. one should reach this stage. To attain this stage, japa or dhyana is only a means. Finally, it is only the thought construct is happening, not second, action. Tomorrow will continue. And the same thing, once again, Upanishad talks about this. Upanishad talks about it. Light is the mind. I wanted to refer an Upanishad Bhashya. Realization of Brahman happens in a fraction of a second. When a person is immersed in the highest level of spiritual consciousness with flashes of light appearing within him, the flashes of light within him is she. She is that self-illuminating light Brahman. To attain this stage of realization, japa, meditation is not required. It's only the thought construct that matters. Doesn't mean you must do away with japa and dhyana. The result of that is that japa and dhyana prepares us. It's a preparation we need to make. Before that, we cannot happen. We need to go for all this preparation. When the preparation is there, in a fraction of a second, that realization happens. What he said here is that realization happens not during dhyana or japa, it just happens. That to happen in a fraction of a second, it should have been a long journey of japa and dhyana. At the time of that realization, there may not be any mantra japa we will be doing. But referring to Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, light is the mind. Try to get that Upanishad Bhashya. See what it speaks. He who knows that, he who knows that, he who knows that being whose abode is the earth, whose instrument of vision is fire, whose light is the manas, and who is the ultimate resort of the entire body and organs. Oh, Yagnamalkya, just know this. I know that being when you speak, who is the ultimate resort of the entire body and organs? This being who is identified with the body. Go on, Sakalya, ask something else. Who is his deity? That's what he said. He knows that being God, or God whose abode is the earth, whose instrument of vision is fire. Loka means that through which one sees. That's to say, who sees through fire, whose light is manas, who considers the pros and cons of a thing to the manas. Otherwise, this God has the earth for his body, and fire is his eye. And he weighs things through the mind, identify himself with the earth, and possessed of a body and organs, who is the ultimate resort of the entire body and organs. The idea is this: as the skin, flesh, and blood derived from mother, he is the ultimate resort of the bone and marrow and sperm, derived from father. This stands for the seed. He who knows it as such knows truly the scholar. You do not know him. If knowing him confers scholarship. I know that of whom you speak, who is the ultimate resort of the entire body and organs. Then the Sakalya master said, if you know that thing, tell me what it is. Description is. It continues like this for long. Let me not take it for. And in other words, I will put it in Kannada, Hindi for us. ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಪೃಥ್ವಿಯ ಆಶ್ರಯವೋ, ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಅಗ್ನಿಯು ಕಣ್ಣು, ಯಾರು ತಾನೇ ಮನೋಜ್ಯೋತಿಯೋ, ಯಾರು ಶರೀರ ಇಂದ್ರಿಯಗಳೆಲ್ಲಕ್ಕೂ ಆಶ್ರಯನೋ, ಆ ಪುರುಷನನ್ನು ಯಾವನು ಅರಿತುಕೊಂಡಿರುವವನೋ ಅವನೇ ಅರಿತು. He is the knower. ಯಾವ ಪುರುಷನನ್ನ ಶರೀರ ಇಂದ್ರಿಯಗಳು ಅವಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಆಶ್ರಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀಯೋ ಅವನನ್ನು ನಾನು ಅರಿತುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಆ ಪುರುಷನೇ ಅವನು. ಶಾಕಲ್ಯ ಇನ್ನೂ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳು. ಅವನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಆ ಪುರುಷನಿಗೆ ದೇವತೆ ಯಾರು? ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಅನ್ನಕ್ಷೀರ ಅಂತ. ಯಾರು ಮನಸ್ಸೆಂಬ ಜ್ಯೋತಿಯಿಂದ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ವಿಕಲ್ಪಾದಿಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ, ಹಾಗೆ ತಾಯಿಯಿಂದ ಉಂಟಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶುಕ್ರಸ್ನೇಹದ ಮಾಂಸ ರಕ್ತಗಳ ರೂಪದಿಂದ ತಂದೆಯಿಂದ ಉಂಟಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಬೀಜಸ್ಥಾನೀಯವಾದ ಅಸ್ಥಿ ಮಜ್ಜ ಶುಕ್ರಗಳಿಗೆ ಅವನು ಆಶ್ರಯಾಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಪಾರ್ಥಿವ ಶರೀರದಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಯಿಯಂದೇ ಆಗುವ ಕೋಶತ್ರಯ ರೂಪದಿಂದ ನೀನು ಆ ಪುರುಷನನ್ನು ಅರಿತುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದರೆ ಅವನ ವಿಶೇಷಗಳು ಯಾವುವು ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ when we say EDHAMANAPRABHAYAI NAMAH, the soul, which is also known as Jiva, when placed in an empirical self, the divine transcendental light ever shines with its Lord. But unfortunately, it is hidden from our perception because of our thought constructs. The divine transcendental light always shines within its glory, but it's hidden from our perception. Why? Because of our thought constructs. Here, I want to refer this thought constructs to Chitta. The thought constructs based on Chitta only. It's already there. We can't say impression. We will not be able to see the shine because we don't have perception because of our thought constructs. From where this thought constructs dealt elaborately in explaining Chitta. That thought construction comes from Chitta only. Those impressions in Chitta makes our thoughts are constructed. This self-illuminating light, we know, we have told it several times. That self-illuminating light is Prakasha. Prakasha form of the Brahman, referred as Shiva. And this also is known as supreme consciousness or the universal consciousness or super light of consciousness. It is all we are playing with the words to explain which cannot be explained. We have no other option. Go on using words whatever possible. Self-illuminating light is Prakasha. That is Shiva. Then there is a harmonious synthesis of Prakasha form of Shiva and Vimarsha form of Shakti, the manifestation of universe takes place. Vimarsha form reflects that self-illuminating light of Prakasha form. And the one without the other becomes incapable of causing manifestation. Prakasha is self-illuminating. Vimarsha is which reflects that as the bulb and the light. That's the best example always I quote. The same thing today I spoke on Saundar Lahari 41 shloka, told differently. There Shiva is doing her Tandava Nritya as Namatman with 9 different manifestations. I will not go more into that. Also as Adinatha and Lasya Devi Shiva. His dance is Tandava and her dance is Lasya. Shankara tells there. Moment the dance starts, the universe is reconstructed because Tirodhana was there. It was burnt. Once again, Anugraha. Anugraha is their dance, their Tandava and their Lasya. And further it is, moment that dance stops, the universe is annihilated. That is the Prakasha and Vimarsha. That's exactly same thing here. EDHAMANAPRABHAYAI NAMAH. In a simple one word, he said, both the aspects of universal supreme consciousness as well as the cosmic or universal energy. That prabha, that illumination is the realization of oneself. That has to take place within. That's what is told